and welcome to another episode of 201 Today. My name is Jose Gamboa. I'm an assistant principal at Morton East High School. I'm here with Michelle Murphy, our fine dance teacher, and you've just been watching some highlights from the spring dance. Talk to us a little bit about that spring dance.
That was my last spring dance at Morton East, extravaganza. Every year the kids look forward to this. There are all kinds of dancing: tango, flamenco, folkloric, hip-hop, Latin dances, and it just sort of took on that shape. I don't really try to make it be a particular type of concert because the kids, I have to follow what the kids can do and what they want to do, and it just kind of takes shape.
So you've noticed throughout the year some dances have changed, other dances have been added in? Yes,
definitely. Tango, just a couple years ago, tango was added, and it's very popular. Flamenco, at the very beginning we didn't have flamenco in the concert, although that's my specialty. And then there used to be different kind of breaking, different kinds of hip-hop, and over the years that has definitely changed.
Great. Well, I guess that's why we're here, talking about all those contributions, all those things that you brought into the spring dance, those outside activities as well as your classroom activities, all the dance classes in the dance studio that you've worked with. Talk to us a little bit about where you started here in education here at Morton.
I started teaching ESL. I had been living in Spain for 10 years, working as a dancer. And I came and got my master's in linguistics and got a job here teaching ESL. But as I taught ESL, because kids were immigrants, most of them, not only Mexican, but Polish, Ukrainian, some Romanian, Palestinian, there were kids from different countries. And somehow my dance just came into it, and then kids would come in my room after school and dance cumbias or other Latin dances. They were interested in flamenco, so I taught a little bit of flamenco. And I started to do it just after school. So I was teaching ESL for 6 or 7 years and doing dance after school, just kind of on my own, not officially. And developed into having a folkloric club. And really, the folkloric group was a way to get boys involved, because besides hip-hop, boys, folkloric dancing is not feminine. It's not masculine, it's not feminine, it's cultural. And the boys felt really comfortable dancing something from their country. A lot of the kids in the folkloric group were students who had come from Mexico or other countries. They were not born in the United States in the beginning. In fact, when I came, there were still a lot of Czechoslovakian kids, and originally there had been a Czech dance club. One year, there were on stage Czech, Polish, and Mexican kids all dancing polkas to the same music. It was really beautiful. It was great. So, I mean, because it actually, Mexico, there are so many influences on Mexican folklore, and some of those influences are Czech and Polish. So that was really good. Kind of took shape that way.
So then you saw that there was a need, sort of a base, a foundation there for the folkloric group. How did that folkloric group get started? The folkloric group as we see it today. Because you really went from a group of kids that were coming in after school to now your dance studio and folkloric kids, the folklore club that you have after school. How did it form like that throughout the years?
I guess it grew. There was a woman named Jean Rehor who used to be the director of, she was involved with youth organization in Cicero, and there was another lady, there was an arts council in Cicero, and they gave me a very small grant to pay a teacher, to pay a Mexican teacher to come and teach the kids, Cuitlahuac Sanchez, and then Rene Cardosa. These were, I tried always to bring professionals from Mexico who had a total Mexican experience to give to the kids. And those two young men were actually the first two teachers who helped me, and the grant paid them an hourly wage. Then we didn't have costumes, they just had skirts, the boys wore black pants and white shirts. Little by little we raised money. We became an official club, so we could do some money raising. And very little by little they started getting costumes. And other people have helped me out. That's something I would like everyone to know, that I've always, not always, but usually had someone from outside helping teach, someone who is a native Mexican. Even though I can do the dances, all of the dances, I felt like it was important for the students to have a native person teaching them, or showing them, or talking to them about the cultural part of the dances. If the school were Italian, 90%, I'm sure I would try to do some kind of Italian dancing, or try to bring that on. The thing, I have a special place in my heart for Mexico. It was the first place that I ever went to outside of the United States. And these are my kids.